Back to the studio. As you can tell, we were have a live stream that much for this week. You know, learning some things, discovering some things as becoming a parent. You gotta, a lot of things you gotta prepare for. So, behind the scene, I've been preparing for stuff and more stuff. Did an ultrasound yesterday, and everything seems to be nice and well. So, that being said, we are going to slowly start getting everything together for what we need. All right. If you're just joining us, welcome back to the studio. We are about to get started here with our food and everything else. So stick around. Let me feed you. Let me feed you. All right. That's some Asiago, some Parmesan, some arugula going on in here. Gonna hit that with a little seasoning. So when we throw in our pasta, we're gonna have that already nicely, a little bit seasoned and ready to go. All right. I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of smoked paprika as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something tell me about you, boo. Miss Elaine, what's going on? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we got some stuff that just went in the oven. We got some veggies, we got some meatballs, we got some other things. Our pasta is gonna be a nice veggie pasta. Our veggies just went in, so it's gonna get everything else together before that comes out. Sorry guys, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. Flora. I have not posted our menu yet. That is because, like I said, we were doing some stuff, and we haven't live streamed it fully, so we are getting back into the actions of things. All right, so as we slowly get back into it, we will get back into order of getting all our food and stuff together. What are you cooking today? Making a whole bunch of stuff. This one's gonna be for a pasta. We're making a nice veggie pasta. Very simple. Dick says hi. What's going on, Dick? 123. How are you doing? Give God thanks, indeed. All right. So while we wait, yeah, for sure. Yeah, just right in here. I'll get our. We're using orzo pasta today. It looks like rice grain, but that is what we're using for our lovely pasta today. Let's get that in here. Shake that funky music, why? Play that funky music, why? All right. Yeah, we got our pasta in here. How's everybody doing, by the way? I feel like I haven't streamed forever. All right, let's give that a nice toss with all that lovely seasoning. All We're gonna hit that with some olive oil after. I just wanted to get the pasta itself seasoned in here, and also have the Asiago mixed in with the Parmesan cheese with the arugula in here as well. Starting off the right way today, right? Got a lot of prep coming towards you guys after this as well, so stay tuned. You guys will get to see everything that we put in here in our dishes. All right, we got some nice flavors going on. Grab a little bit more of that olive oil so we can get that in here. Ooh-wee. Today I feel like we're gonna have a day today. I feel like it's one of those days. All right, so drizzle some of that olive oil. Nice. So we. All right, so a little bit more of that lovely seasonings. Very nice. A little bit more of that paprika. We're not doing any cream sauce or anything like that today. We're keeping it nice and simple. Just some roasted veg or orzo and our lovely seasonings. All right, give that a nice little toss again. And then we're gonna give it a taste, make sure the flavors are there before our roast vegetables and everything comes out the oven. You can smell that smokiness from the paprika as well right now. All right. Spread that out so that all right, let me get a spoon real quick so I can give this a taste. What's your bag? What's your bag?
No.
I'm so confused. What's that? Ah, some shrimpy. Yes. Give me a second. What is shrimp? Baby, don't hurt me no more. All right, let's give it a taste. Make sure the flavors are nice, and then we're gonna set it aside. Nice. Some nice subtle flavors to it. We're gonna set that aside in our hot food area. Keep that nice and hot until we are ready to go. Behind. All right, I'm gonna set that aside. Keep it hot until our veggies are done roasting in the oven, and then we'll return back for that.
Yes, of course.
Turn the beat around, turn it upside down, and feel percussion. Let's give that a wipe down. I got our bacon ready for our salad a little bit later. Some nice crispy bacon. There's one thing I forgot to put together is our onion. So I got our onion. Okay. A nice little toasted onion going on. Turn it around. Hi.
We're gonna cook this for the hot case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add chicken stock. It contains some moisture and some liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any recommendations? Is that right? It's couscous.
Looks like it.
No,
It's like mixed
that's
lentils,
Yeah.
7-grain salad.
7-grain salad. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it. Just maybe have
Honestly, I just a little bit of olive oil, then that should be more than enough. There's a lot of moisture with all.
you don't want to add a little bit of
no stock?
No, just a little bit of olive oil should be alright.
add some olive oil.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's add some olive oil. I don't think you need to add seasoning. There's enough seasoning here.
Turn the beat around. Got to be percussion. Turn it upside down. All right. Let me I'm gonna grab some onions. There's some chopped red onions. I'm gonna also use for.
Let's cover it.
I'm gonna use for the salad that I'm gonna make in a little bit. Sorry, Nita.
How long do you think? 15 minutes?
Just boil up.
Even less.
Oh, 10 minutes?
Yeah, yeah. You're not even because you're not really cooking anything, right? It's just yeah. The beer.
Huh? Yeah.
Turn the beer on. If you're just joining us, we're getting ready to put our hot foods and stuff like that. We got some stuff in the oven. Bear with us. Food takes a little bit to cook, so it's gonna be coming out soon enough. And I just want to get some stuff in the oven. Our oven's not big enough to hold all the food I have cooking today, so we're gonna do it in a little bit of segments. Sorry.
It can be reused.
This one here, they can use.
Turn the beat around. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab some of your red onions. Don't mind me. I was never here. So let me tell you a story.
That you're gonna have an extra girl in the house. You're gonna be the only man.
That feels like that's how I grew up in my life.
And that's what you're gonna have to do. Sorry. Any taller too, please. Any taller too.
So professional.
Carmen said one time when I called the store and I was like, "Hi, can I speak with Erica?" She was like, "Okay." And then Erica picked up and whatever, and then she was like, "Who's that on the phone?" And then she was just like sawing it. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you sounded so professional." Like, what is that supposed to mean? Am I not professional?
So yesterday when they were doing the ultrasound and stuff like that, right? I swear to God, it was like an interrogation or some shit because there were so much pictures taken, so many positions, right? And
Scary.
I know at one point,
Pictures.
I guess the doctor was trying to get the baby to move in certain positions. So all I saw was with the probe was like, I was like, what is happening right now? And then every now and then she's like, turn this way, turn that way, turn that way. Gets to get the baby to move in certain positions.
Yeah.
Right. At one point on the screen, I see the baby's hands like this, and I sort of got in the back of my mind. I can only imagine myself there. Like, get off of me, woman! What the?
Your child right there.
It was so funny though.
10 minutes.
Oh, so wait, this one here, because it's got the cucumber, I'm gonna just sell it as a salad.
That's a salad.
Yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine.
Okay,
It looks
see how
good.
much what you could sell? I wouldn't leave it more than today. If it doesn't look today, then you can throw it. Looks really good though. I think it's this,
No. Yes. Turn the beat up. What's going on, Kat? Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. We are getting some stuff going here. And we got some red onions. All we're gonna do to this is give it a little bit of love, a little bit of seasoning. It's gonna be part of our salad, and we're gonna want to give it a nice little roast in the oven, or you can pan sear this at any time and stuff like that, and it will have the absolute same effect. You want to just give it a nice little caramelization going on here. Bacon, go over there. You come here. You go in here.
you made it.
Looks good. All right, let's get that in the oven, because that is going to be part of our potato salad going forward. If I can find space. Oh, yeah. All right, let me take some stuff out of the oven. Bacon, you're going to have to get out of my way right now. You're going to have to go here. Sorry, go ahead. Turn the beat around. This is going to be our gochujang and honey glazed salmon here. So we'll put that there. This is basically a Korean chili paste roasted salmon. So that is looking good. Now let's get something else that we can put in the oven. That's gonna come out fairly quick. And so that when everything can start coming out in a decent amount of time. All right. And let's not, overcomplicate our dish and stuff today. We're just gonna cook everything very, very lovely today. You're hot, so touch. There. Let's grab myself some gloves. Sorry. This is our lovely glaze that we're going to be using. That's the gochujang and honey glaze right there. That's what was marinated with the salmon. What's the catering for today?
Upstairs last minute. Now they think they can just.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna glaze the rest of these salmon with that. That lovely glaze that we made for this. All right, so I'm gonna glaze that very nicely. I'm gonna get that with a little bit of green, and then we're gonna get that in our container. I like to give a nice little sauce
Is that
to our salmon.
on its own? It's sitting on something? Yes. It's gonna be hard to determine.
Want me to put it on top?
I think so, yeah. It will be hard to determine it if it's sitting on something. It's not getting proper heat.
So I can run as fast as I can in the middle of nowhere. All right, ladies and gents. That is our lovely glaze right there. Truly need some white balls for Laura. We truly need some. This is getting ridiculous. Where I can run as fast as I can in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of my frustrated fears, and I swear. So we got a little bit of savory, a little sweet, the spiciness going on right here. And this lovely salmon.
How long has it been now?
If you're just joining us, gochujang, honey, soy, mirin, and all those lovely flavors going on in here for the salmon. All right, let's get that in our container, shall we? All right, let's move on aside so we can get some stuff together. Oosh.
Pull that thing up.
Oh, shh. Looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, let me grab the next tray so we can get that pushing. Oh, shh. That one almost broke apart on me. These proteins are still a little bit delicate right now. That one definitely broke. All right, we'll put that one aside for now. That one's gonna be donated to one of our lovely viewers over here. All right, all right. You're gonna go off to the side for a second while I get this other tray done, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with you broken piece. I know people are in the chat right now probably saying like, eat it. Let me just get all of this stuff out of the way first. You can smell that glaze as well coming off of this. It's so nice. I want this a little toasty right there. I'm just gonna want that little end piece there. So this is a nice Korean style roasted gochujang salmon. For those of you who are just joining us, just letting you know what's going on here. Sorry, I'll get back to the chat after a little bit. I just want to get some of this stuff out of the way. All right, give me a second, ladies and gents. I'm gonna get clean up and organized. Let's get that, finish up that glaze on here. That's looking absolutely delicious. I want that. I do want this.
There or
Oh,
hot face.
or garbage.
All right. Let me clean up my mess and then we'll take this away and bring you our next dish. Okay. Just had to take all my asparagus out of the oven. And looks like I got a lot more stuff coming out of the oven for you. So give me a hot second. Let's get this over to our hot food section and we will be right back, all right? Pretty thing, Lukaina, everyone that is joining the chat right now. Appreciate you guys. Sorry. Just working through some stuff right now. I'm not saying hi to y'all in the chat, but yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to our lovely stream. Watch your back, watch your back. Hot, 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 hot.
Yay, looks nice.
Thank you. Whoosh. Whoa. Okay, let me just get some of this food out because all of this food is gonna come out in a rush. So let me get some of this food out and then I will see what is going on in the chat real quick. because all of this food wants to come out in a very fast fashion. So give me a second, ladies and gents, while I get that done. You need to go in the oven because I'm gonna need you for something in a little bit. You are gonna come out because I don't want you to overcook. This is gonna be our meatballs. This is that meatballs that we did. We got a lot of that juices coming out from the meatballs. Got a lot of that protein coming out. So let me get these in our container, and this is going with a nice creamy marinara sauce. So give me a second while I get all of that stuff done. Like I said, sorry about the chat, but we are gonna get all of this done first. And try not to get things overcooked over here, so we have to move a little bit fast. Pretty Thing says, look at that yummy salmon. I appreciate you. Elaine said, how do you make the sauce for the salmon? The sauce for the salmon is basically a mix of gochujang Korean pepper paste, some mirin, you got some soy sauce, you got, I think I did some brown sugar, I can't remember right now. And smoked paprika. And I think that was, and some honey, yeah. Some honey to finish. So that was the gist of that sauce for the salmon. I think I did do it on our live stream prep, so you can definitely check it out. On I think it was Saturday we did it. You can check it out, our live stream for that if you want the full breakdown of that. Very simple to do. Very delicious. And we just want to get that meatballs and stuff going here. And we're gonna have to make some more meatballs later on for our prep. So if you guys are interested to see what is in our meatballs, you can definitely check it out for our prep section a little bit later. Now we're gonna give you our pyramid of meatballs. All right, so let me clean up my mess real quick and we can get moving on to our other dish. Okay. Mohammed, can you open that for me, please?
Where's the door?
Thank you. Bear with me, ladies and gents. I'm just cleaning up my mess. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Shites. Whoosh. What's going on, Lou? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. A little bit unorthodox today with everything that's going on. Okay, that's our meatballs, but we're not finished yet, as usual. You know, we always got some twists and turns for these things. So give me a second. Rocking the treetop all day long and singing this song. All the little birds from Chamber Street love to hear the rabbit go tweet, tweet, tweet. All right, so we got this nice creamy marinara sauce for you.
Want to go for lunch? Go for break? Then. Go for lunch, break.
Before not get some nice splashes all over me. Let that run all the way down. I'm the Oreo, rocking the treetop all day long, rocking and sing this song. I love to hear the rabbit go. Clean up, clean up, clean up. All my splashes. I got a little bit of sauce everywhere. I'm so messy today. I do apologize for my mess. On the Oreo all day long and sing this song. All the little birds from Bird Street love to hear the meatballs go tweet, tweet, tweet. Some nice meatballs. Oh yeah, some nice chives. Some nice chives. I mean, green onions will go well as well, but we use what we got right now. All right, let me take that over and come back with our next dish. Like I said, we got some stuff. Watch your back, hot, 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 hot.
Perfecto.
Thank you. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Okay. Okay. All right. On to the next. We're not stopping. Shites. What's your back hot? Yeah, I got pseudo. It's a bit of my love, whoa, whoa. It's a bit of my love.
Yeah, free space for me.
If you can take some, put some stuff in, I can take some stuff out.
Need more space.
Higher, higher. All right, so got our lovely asparagus here, our lovely roasted carrots. Hit that. A little bit of olive oil on our carrots. That. Maybe carrots with a little bit of chopped parsley. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Hungry. Right now.
Oh, you came to the right spot. Pretty thing, you know it. All right, let me maneuver some of our space around here. Where am I gonna put this? All right, you're gonna go here for now until I clear up this area of my mess. And I think we're just gonna do a little bit of half and half, some like that. All right, let's get these in there. Now these still have a little bit of crunch to them, but I did slightly overcook them a little bit. I'm not a fan of overcooking asparagus. Would you like one? Go ahead, Stella.
Thank you.
No worries. In your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Very hot, very hot, very hot. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Stop being so hot, carrots. Why are you so hot? They haven't brought back my tricolored carrots in a while, and I am actually pretty mad about that. Hot, hot, hot. Watch your back. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. What else is left? Sorry, I'm running a mile a minute right now. Today is one of those days. I'm having one of those days in the kitchen. I know it doesn't sound like it. I guess you can pretty much tell that I don't really sound like myself right now. I'm just trying to get all this lovely stuff done and out the door. We got a ton of things to do today. That's just a mix of, we are gonna put some lemon zest and lemon juice, but we're gonna stick with our original seasonings for this one. Keep it nice and simple today. That catering really threw us for a loop. And then we weren't here yesterday because we had some personal business that we had to attend to. So therefore, there's something strange in the neighborhood. Sorry. This is gonna be for a nice, like, warm potato salad here. Who you gonna call? Let's get our nice potatoes together in this bowl so we can get everything nicely dressed and get to our hot food section. So this is the salad, but it's gonna be a warm salad. Just a nice warm potato salad. Who you gonna call? Ghostbuster.
Yes, we do.
Alright, that. A little bit of olive oil. Some parsley. Some seasoning. Whoa, ladies and gents, I am just trying to get through this. Who did I miss? Ruby, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Ruby? How are you today? All right, so now we got some of that lovely bacon. Put some of that lovely bacon in there. I'm gonna roughly tear and break that up because I want some of that nice chunk of bacon throughout this lovely salad of ours. So I'm gonna get that nicely breaked up. Say it ain't so well. I don't want you to guess if there's bacon in there. I want you to see that there's bacon in there. You know, some things you get like, oh, this has this in it, and you're looking for it. It's like, it says it has it in there. I think this is what that small piece of thing is. No, this is the type of salad you want to make sure that people know there's bacon in there. So, the nice bacon bits going. Give a nice little toss. And those red onions that I put in the oven earlier, we're gonna take those and we're gonna get those on here as well. My baby love, it did go. Cause I got the eye of a tiger. All right, and now we're gonna add in our nice, lovely Dijon vinaigrette in here. Apple cider Dijon vinaigrette we're gonna be putting in here. And we're gonna use that to be our lovely dressing for this warm salad. All right, so here we go. And we'll save a little bit just for the toss on top afterwards when we plate this up. So, it's a very flavorful salad that we got here. I'll bring it in a little bit closer so you can see a little bit of what's going on my bowl. And I get to toss everything, put everything together. So let's get that tossed nicely. This is a very flavorful, nice potato salad. All right, nicely mixed. Let's get that in our container.
thousands of amazing products every day. From stores across Canada, we're proud to support Canadians and be a part of the community we serve.
Can I smell that vinegar base right in my nose? It's one of those salads I absolutely love. You can just sit down and go to work. All right, that's looking good. So now what we're gonna do is finish this salad up for you. Let's turn that to the side like so. Just give you guys finish up quality. I'm doing good, Ruby. I'm doing good. Just trying to get some of this lovely stuff out. Looks delicious. Thank you very much. All right. So now I'm going to finish up with that extra dressing on top. And out of my side, Flora. We got some of that extra bacon on the side as well. I'm going to crumble that up. And we're going to sprinkle that around. So now you know there is bacon. It's no doubts. And then more of that of the same. All right. So that's looking good, smelling good, and tasting good. So let's get that to our lovely hot food section, shall we? And I will be back with the next dish. You know me, I like my little mountains. My little mountains of deliciousness. Watch your back. Cheryl, sorry. Sorry. All right, so let me do our chicken next up. Out of my head and out of my heart. All right, looking good, looking good. Nicely roasted, nicely roasted. All right, let's see what we got. All right, I think we're good for everything else that's in the oven. This is gonna be our nicely Brazilian style roasted chicken. And what makes it Brazilian is gonna be the spicy coconut sauce that we're gonna use with this. All right, so let me get this in our containers and then we can get that nice sauce going for you. So the chicken is more or less the same, you know, some nice, beautiful spices and seasoning. The thing that really makes this is the beautiful sauce that we're gonna add to this afterwards. So let's get to it. Move you guys back a little bit. Get a little bit more space in here. All right, let's get this up, shall we? And out of my heart. And into my cold. Ow, very hot. Damn it. So hot. Ooh, you are so hot. All right, so this week is going to be a little bit strange for us because Monday we did a live stream with all the food. Tuesday we had to do, no, that's her side. Tuesday we were off because we had to do an ultrasound with the girlfriend. We're back today to do this, and then we are gone again tomorrow, and we're back on Friday. So I think this is the last week where our schedule is going to be all up and down, and then we're going to get back to our normal streaming efforts and foods and stuff like that. And then, sorry. And then once all that's said and done, we will be back to normal. But this week's just been a little bit of a give and push and give situation. But everything's looking good. Everything is well. Doctor said everything's great. So no concerns for worries and stuff like that. So we're excited. Comes at a time where worrying is all I did. All I did was worry what is to come, what to expect, and stuff like that. But I think I'm in a way better headspace now. Whoa, oh. All right. We're almost there. Hi, Maria. And a little bit of chicken tenders right there. Very crispy chicken tenders right there. All right, hot. Yeah. All right, let's get that lovely, beautiful coconut sauce that we were talking about earlier. Oosh. Let's give it a little bit of wipe down. Let's get that over here. A little bit of low, a little bit of low. All right, give me a second, ladies and gents. Let me just clean up some utensils so I can get that to use for our sauce. We really need wipes.
I know.
All right, let me just double check what's going on in the chat real quick before I continue. Thank you. Looks delicious as usual. Thank you. Appreciate you. You know, Ruby, if you're gonna be preparing some nice, delicious food, you gotta send us some, right? You have to send some to us. All right. You can't be holding out some delicious food on us. Oh. All right, let's get this, put you aside so I can get in here. Very nice. Oh, making a mess over here on the side as usually. All right, let me take one of these cereal hot area so I can get a little bit more space to do my thing. And I absolutely make a complete terrible mess over here. Oh man, what is up with me today? Why am I so messy? I think I'm losing reality, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can smell the aromas coming out of this. All right, let's take that away, and we will be back with the next one, all right? Behind, watch your back, watch your back. Behind. Watch your face. Huh? Yeah.
Our daughter is gonna be the luckiest daughter.
What?
Food.
She's gonna have to go hold enough so she can cook for me. She has to get hold enough so she can cook for me.
Not only me, when you start, you know.
Yeah. All right. I think we're back in a little bit of a flow right now, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are back. I think I'm mostly worried about, not worried, but I think I'm just more focused on what I need to get done for Friday for a prep. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with the same menu. I'm gonna change it up going forward. So we'll see. We'll see how when we finish here with all the prep and stuff, what happens. All right, looking good, looking good. Susanna, I thought you were getting better. So now I know the sauce from the meatball look fairly similar to the sauce for the chicken. The sauce for the meatball is done with, it's a tomato and cream based sauce. This one is coconut based sauce. And this has tomato paste and other things in here. That gives you that color, the same kind of contrast of color. But they differentiate that way. One's coconut and one is cream. All right, let's go. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice little spill right there. Isn't that wonderful? That means this side. Oh, there's nothing there. Where'd you come from? All right. Oh, there you are. I see where you came from. You're on this side. You're hiding. Now I gotta make sure under here is nicely wiped off. All right, sounds good. Let's take that away, shall we? Okay, if you guys put that there, how am I supposed to get this out? Oh, come on.
Hello, everybody.
Maria.
Hola, Rosita, la celita.
You should know. Yeah.
Every beat of my heart, and I swear.
Road is broken.
All right, we are getting into our lovely pasta. We use orzo today. Earlier on, we seasoned it with some arugula, some Parmesan cheese, and some Asiago cheese. And now we're gonna toss that together. That's looking absolutely delicious already, and we've barely added anything to it yet. So give that a little bit of gap because we're gonna be putting all our lovely veggies and stuff in here. Appreciate you, Ruby. Appreciate the kind words. All right. Let's get our veggies in here. So we have some zucchini, some nice roasted zucchini. We're gonna split that between the two pasta bowls. All right, we are rolling, And now we have some nice roasted veggies. We got some red onions and some nice roasted bell peppers as well. So I'm gonna get those in here. Okay, let's go. Look at that. I think our vegetarian members will love this. The only thing is the cheese. Always the cheese. Just a little bit of Asiago, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Keeping it very nice, very simple. The flavoring, it's all about the flavoring for this one. More than like sauciness and everything. It's all about the flavor. Thank you. I don't know what are we even doing? There's barely any water in here. Some people's children's flora. Yeah, just for it. I don't know. All I need is the air that I breathe just to love you. Ladies and gentlemen, hot. Super hot. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm gonna finish up this pasta in a second. I just wanna get rid of some of my mess back here off camera that you can't see.
I'm sorry. When I come back with that from the garden.
Watch your back. Watch your back. Whew. All right, to start, we're gonna hit that chest a little bit more olive oil because that is our end flavor, is that nice olive oil flavor. Camera, I need you to focus up. There you go. All right, so the pasta's looking good. We're gonna give that a nice toss. So basically vegetarian pasta. And the flavoring is just, we're keeping it simple. Some nice Italian seasoning here, kind of. We got some orzo. Um, like I said, a little bit off kill today. On the menu, this was called, I was going to make this a creamy orzo, but I figured that everything else on the menu was, has some kind of sauciness to it. So I decided to keep this pasta nice and simple. The veggie, we're going to omit the cream and stuff like that, keep it nice. The only thing is the cheese from the Asiago and the Parmesan cheese, but everything else is just going to be. So I'm going to have to tell my staff who's selling this to our customers to tell them that we did not add the creamy sauce for this. We omit the cream sauce, so we're just gonna keep it nice and veggie and simple like this. And it's still absolutely delicious. Nothing wrong with this at all. So I'm gonna have to cross that out a little bit later for our staff there, so we can avoid all the confusion. Oh, it looks like rice, right? But it is pasta. And we all know, mountain of pasta, gotta love it. All right, looking good, looking good. You are so beautiful to me, can't you see? Food, you're everything I wanted, everything I need. You look so beautiful to me. How you gonna grab when we don't have any? How? Tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, it's summertime, almost summertime, so you can't be always feeding everybody some creamy pasta. Sometimes where everybody try to watch their figures and stuff like that, for the hot summer. I wish I was the same, but I just eat whatever comes to mind. Sorry, Nitch. Can I get in here? All right, let me give me a second. Let me get that over our hot food section. Oh. Flora's not here right now. Whenever they call you. Thank you. That was supposed to be a creamy pasta, but I didn't do a creamy pasta. And I think it is better for it. What you think? Would you prefer to see a creamy pasta or this right here? I think I prefer this right here on such a day than a creamy pasta. I never want to hear you again. What you learn? Ow, 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 ow. I think I slept funny and my little pain going on right here. Need a little stretch. Stretch it out. Stretch it out, chef. Stretch it out. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. I don't. No. Why? Because I wasn't here yesterday. You think I work tomorrow? No, I got things to do. My days off are actually very precious. I have 5 days.
Yes, 5 days in a week to replace if you call sick, you could have your
Oh yeah, no, I never really concern myself with those kind of things. I know. The politics of those things are so like headache and stressful. I rather try to avoid it all. Cause I got no rhythm. I never wanna do it again. Oh. All right, ladies and gents, what is going on? What is going on? I am currently in all kinds of different places right now. And I only say that because I'm pretty sure we only got like 3 hours of sleep last night and my brain is not functioning to the best of his abilities at the moment. And, you know, we all have these type of work days every now and then where, you know, you just the first thing on your mind is calling sick when you get here. Or no, but I won't do that. Yeah, so that being said, that is all our hot foods. We're going to continue the live stream, but we're going to get into our prep session. And you guys are OGs. You'll know what that consists of. Me grabbing stuff, me putting stuff away, me cooking stuff, me doing things on the back end, me yelling at my coworkers. No, I'm joking. But yeah, basically we are gonna prepare all the food that we just put out. We're gonna prepare some of the stuff for that. And that means getting our pasta cooked off. We're gonna have to make our meatballs again. We're gonna have to cut up some vegetables for our pasta. Top up any sauce that we need to top up for Friday. What else? We have some chicken marinated, so we're okay on that front. We are also going to make our bone broth today. So once we cook off our orzo, we're gonna also make our bone broth right immediately after that. Because we need the space to cook our pasta first things first. What else do I need to do? Cut up my carrots, cut up my zucchini, cut up my potatoes. Hopefully I don't get some tiny potatoes like I did on Saturday. That was messing around with my mind. Those damn potatoes, they drive me crazy. What else? What else is on the chopping block? We have some sauce still ready for salmon. We have some glazed marinade for salmon still. So I'm not too much worried about that. Yeah, we got some stuff to do. Hopefully we can get it done in a timely fashion. And then we can go sit, relax, and have our lunch and stuff like that. So right now I am just getting my pot on the stove. As you see, I got my pot with my water. I'm gonna get that turned on. I'm gonna get my pot seasoned up and everything. I don't know if you guys can see my little crocks right there. But yeah, we're gonna get that going, and we're gonna start transitioning over to our prep side of things. So, to everyone who joined us, and you know, decided you don't want to join us for a prep session, I appreciate you joining, seeing some of our hot food, seeing what's going on, and stuff like that. I appreciate you, appreciate your time. For those of you who are sticking around for the prep session. Bear with us. We're gonna get everything together right now. do my flips over, do my transitions over, and then we can get into prepping some of this stuff. I think the one thing that's going to take the most is our meatballs. Our meatballs is probably going to be the longest process of this. But hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I am.
The weather's nice for you.
Weather's perfect. Bye.
See you. Cause I never wanna sleep again. All right. Let's see. What did I miss? I don't know, Lou. I don't know. But, it's what we do here. It is what we do here. And back to your heart to let you go. And let's season up our water for our pasta and get that wrapped up so we can bring it up to a boil at a timely fashion. Yeah. Oh, girl, 'cause I want from right. Come on. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Back to your heart. Today's one of those days, ladies and gents. It is inventory day, so I think that's why everything's so out of sorts to me. This is a day where you have to make sure you count everything, make sure everything's in stock, make sure all your numbers are correct and stuff like that. It's one of those days. So I think that is affecting what I got going on today. All right, let me get this wrapped up. Nice. I'm gonna need some containers to put our prep in. Let's get some of those together. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you a commercial break. I say a commercial break, but give you a chance to, step away, grab a drink, use the washroom or something, and come on back. Because I need to do just that. I'm gonna use the washroom and come right back. So take a minute to do that, and when I come back, we can get started with all our loveliness now we got going on. All right. All right, ladies and gents, give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna just run to the restroom and I will be back. All right. Don't worry, I'm not taking the mic with me. I will leave that behind. So I'll leave you guys here until I return.
Yes, sure. No one is at one, and then somebody you can get the sausage. What's next? This, and chicken tenders with Korean style sauce. Have that? Anything yeah, $1.79. Almost $2. This is the largest. Yes, I think when it's 5 weights, you can put it near the weight. 5 weights. One side is 30.49. I'll leave it here for you guys. Want the big set, carrots, What do you have? This and this? You have your PC points? Yes, no?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just give me a second so I can cross out that creamy pasta thing from the menu so we don't confuse our stuff. Confuse the stuff. Nina! It's a Korean spicy sandwich.
One.
Hi. Alright, so that's done. Let's get everything back into focus. Since we won't be having any dishes washed for us, we're gonna have to wash our dishes. So give me a second. Uh, 'Cause ain't nobody love me better. Ain't nobody make me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody makes me feel this way. All right. We're almost back into full swing here. Let me label some stuff, put some stuff to the side on our prep cart, and then oh my gosh. Oh my god. What? She said push it in.
What is that? Big what? Okay.
Cause ain't nobody want me better. 06/03/26. Oh, can't believe we're already in June. Time is flying, eh? Time is really flying. All right, so that's done. That's done. Let's get our orzo in our container. I'm gonna have to get another bag of orzo because I thought I could overcooked too much last time, but it turned out to be just right, just enough, just the right amount of orzo I cooked. So we're gonna grab another bag and cook. Get that open as well. So give me a second while I go grab that bag, and I will be right back. Ain't nobody got me better. Orzo, where art thou? Ah, there you are. Thank you. So we're gonna let that sit to the side until our pasta water comes to a boil, and then we can get that dealt with. I think it takes about 6-7 minutes to cook to al dente. So.
Anita and chicken.
Because she said, normally I'm supposed to do something.
Let's get some of these things together. All of this stuff right here, except for the eggs, is going to be for our bone broth. The eggs are gonna be for our meatballs. Let's get a small little bowl so we can put all the lovely stuff in. There. Ain't nobody love me better. Alright, celery is in here. Alright, so let's go get these washed up. And then we can cut them up for a bone broth. Alright. Now that everything's washed, we can get everything cut up and put aside for our bone broth. We're gonna get everything going very fast, very nice. And very nicely, very hopefully, very efficiently. Hopefully, I said hopefully. Alright. I hope everything's gonna fit in this bowl right here. For everything that we're gonna need. We shall see. Alright, we also, you know what? Before we actually do that, let's get our bones in the oven because we need to roast off our bones as well. And I think that should be one of the first things you always do before you start this process. 'Cause this process is easy. The bones take a while to do what they need to do, get nice and roasted and crispy. So let's get that going. And then we will do everything else. There's Spanish onions. Sweet Spanish onions. That's what they are. Lucy, I'm ready to take notes. I feel like in this industry, I'm always taking notes. There's always something new and excited to see. So let's get all their bones. This is from when we butchered all the chickens. So take those, put those on a nice tray. We're gonna get them in the oven. Now I usually do these about 365, something like that, for like almost 40 minutes or so. It should be nice and crispy by then. If not, we'll cook them for a little bit longer until they get to that point. And then we'll add them to our pot. And that's why we want to get our pasta cooked off right out the gate, because we're gonna need the stove space for that. All right, so that's gonna go in the oven like that. No seasoning, no nothing, just like that. And let's see if we have space. Yes, we do. We do have space. All right, you are going away. Do you see what I see? My veggies, come back to me, my veggies. Oh. All right. So, celery, you're gonna get roughly chopped. Going in there. We're essentially just cutting up our Ameriqua. That's our veg and stuff like that. Let's do our carrots. And it's over now. Rough chop. Essentially gonna rough chop everything. To our OG members, you know how much I love my lemongrass when it comes to our bone broth. And you know exactly what I'm gonna say. Unfortunately, we do not have any lemongrass in-house once again. It's like, I don't know, it's like they're teasing me. So that being said, we're gonna add a little extra ginger to this. Whenever there's no lemongrass, we add a little bit of extra ginger love to this. I'm just gonna rough chop ginger. We'll see if everything fits in this small bowl. Just make a mountain of stuff. And we usually, when we grate parms and stuff like that, and we have our Parmesan ends, we usually add it to that as well. So, and it's over now. I got some mushrooms. These are cremini mushrooms. Add those to it as well. There's some of that lovely mushroom flavors in here. This is all to rejuvenate the body. So some scallions. And we're gonna just rough chop those. And so we're going into our bowl as well. Onto our lovely onions that we're gonna need to peel off the outer layer skins.
Do you wash your dishes at home like this?
All right, onions are peeled up. Let's get that nicely chopped up, roughly. Let's go in there. And I found in love to you, and it will be good to you. Just call my name, and I'll be there. All right, we're gonna peel off the other skin of the garlic, and we will put that back in there. Let's see. What did I miss in the chat? Lou, appreciate you. Thank you very much for the rubies. Laughing disco. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Does that amount as a super chat? I don't really know. Rubies are like super chats, but yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Let's see. I'm doing my cooking, making pet food. Pet foods? Interesting. What kind of stuff, what kind of food do you make for pets? You know, I've seen like YouTube channels that are dedicated, Ruby, dedicated to like making these fancy, like human food, like fancy human food, but for pets. Interesting. I think it's fun. And some of them will like have the pets like right beside them while they're making the food, and try to keep the pet from eating all the prep while they're making the food for the pet. It's actually pretty fun and entertaining. I've seen a couple of those. All right, some of that outer layer. That. It's okay, Ruby. It's okay. Wet food, turkey, rice, and veggies. Nice. Ah, thank you. Gotta hide it from Ned. All right, so our pasta water is boiling, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get my orzo in the water real quick and cook that off. And let that come back to a boil before I set our timer. All right, so now we're just gonna cut our garlic into half. 45.
What is it called?
Imagine your pasta, your soup thing just went crazy. It's just a veggie orzo pasta. All right, so that's everything for almost everything for our bone broth right there. We're missing some herbs. We're gonna have some oregano, a nice healthy dose of oregano, and a nice healthy dose of some thyme. So once our pasta is finished cooking and everything, that is going to go. We're gonna wash our pot, get that in there with our bones. Once our bones are finished as well. I gotta stir my pot of orzo because orzo is so tiny that it always try to stick to the bottom of the pot. So I have to make sure I occasionally stir this up. Else by the time you get to it, all that's stuck to the bottom of the pot. So you just gotta occasionally keep an eye on it, give it a stir, make sure you get that all up. So you're just gonna end up with a clump of rice grain noodle looking pasta at the bottom of your pot. All right. Yeah. All right, so we're boiling a little bit. We're gonna set our timer and let that cook away for calls for 6 to 8 minutes. We'll cook it for 7. Should be more than enough to get me to al dente, and we're good. Jean, welcome. I'm good. How are you,
Good, good, good. What's up?
girl?
Hey! Yay, very good. Very good. You know, whatever. Gonna be like us. Who's gonna get spoiled?
All right. So, being said, ladies and gents, I'm gonna put that to the side until we're all ready to go for that. Ruby, do you ever make like steak? Steak, some nice premium steak for your pet foods? All right, pasta. I kind of want to get my pasta done before I move on, just for the fact that I said it sticks to the bottom of the pot.
I think for now that's all we have. But it's already coming. I have mashed.
All right, so while we wait for that, I'm gonna put you guys down here. Actually, I probably should get you. Plug. That's drawing that pretty close. I'm gonna plug you guys in and put you guys down while I go grab some stuff for the meatballs. Alright, let's get you guys powered up. And then I can grab some ingredients for the meatballs and then we can get that going because other tedious things that we're gonna before we dive into everything else, alright? You use roast beef. Cool, cool. Some lucky pets. Some very lucky pets. You think it'll be a hit if we opened up a gourmet pet restaurant that you can bring your pets for gourmet food and stuff like that? You think that would be a hit? Like everybody else can, like, people who bring their pets can like sit at a bar or something and have like a drink or something like that, and while the pets have their gourmet food in the dining room. Do you think that could ever be a thing?
We have that kind of things now. I don't know.
All right, we got 3 minutes on that, so I don't know if I should wait till it's done or go get the stuff I need. All right, we're gonna make a rush for it. I will be right back. Oh my God. We're gonna get right back where we started from. Sorry. All right, we're gonna grab ourselves a little bit of onions. Oh. What's good, yeah?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Working the floor.
What is love? Oh, sorry. Okay. We will need some parsley. We got some onions. We need some parsley. Sorry. We have some breadcrumbs. We need milk. Or at least, no, I think we have some milk there. Give me a sec. I'll have to double check on that. Some smoked paprika. Some of that lovely Italian seasoning. If we can't find Italian, we'll definitely go for some Greek. We get some Greek meatballs. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I think we should be more than enough for our meatballs. Everything that we got. Actually.
Members, did you know you can save up to $890 of PCL on auto insurance? Get a quote today at pcinsurance.ca. Conditions apply. Visit pcinsurance.ca.
We're gonna get back where we started from. All right, we're making our way back. Hopefully our pasta is finished and not completely stuck to the bottom of our pot. But yeah, we made it. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me deal with our pasta real quick. And yes, it is stuck into the bottom of the pot. Maria, I need to strain something real quick. I might not have a minute. Baby, baby, it's wild world. Alright, let me I need to strain my pasta and get that cool down and ready to go. So give me a hot minute, let me do that. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. It'll probably go viral for sure. What was added into the boiling water? I mean, just a little bit of salt in the water to kind of season your pasta as it's cooking. And sometimes put a little bit of olive oil in there to also stop it from sticking together and stuff like that. Alright, so I need to get this strained out before I overcook. I just need to get some space in this. Can I get in there, Maria?
Yeah.
Huh?
So yesterday was a bad day.
Talk together.
Never.
Hot? We're straining off that orzo pasta, and then we're gonna run some cold water to cool it down. Stop the cooking process so we don't overcook it. And in the meantime, we can get our pot washed. Kill two birds with one stone, you know? Stuff like that. At least I think that's how the saying goes. High energy is the love that you bring to me. Alright, pot is washed. We just gotta cool down our pasta. Oh, pasta. Please not burn off my fingers. Thank you very much. That's all I ask. If you're just joining us, we're just off camera, cooling down our pasta, our orzo pasta that we just cooked, nice and al dente. Using some cold water to stop the cooking process. And then we'll bring it back over so we can finish it up and put it away in our prep cart. What's today? Wednesday. Holy, it is Wednesday. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday. Happy hump day, by the way, ladies and gents. Happy hump day. It does not feel like a Wednesday at all. Feel like I just started this week. That's how I feel right now. Orzo pasta is like one of the terrifying things to cook and strain because it tends to want to clog up those holes and not letting the excess water drain off from it. I mean, if you're making the dish right away, it's perfect because you can get some of that pasta water as well back into your dish, and that's great. You want some of that pasta water to help thicken up your pasta sauce and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, you don't not using it right away and stuff like that, and you're not using it for a salad. Yeah. All right, let's cool down. So let me drain off that excess water and we'll bring it right over to you.
Elena, to the store manager's office, please. Thank you.
All right, excess water is drained off. Now we got our orzo pasta. All right, let's get some, hit this with a little bit of olive oil. What's going on, Kazuya? How are you? I hope I said that right. I hope I didn't butcher that. Welcome to the stream. What is cooking? I probably did butcher that, didn't I? I'm so sorry. Lou. All right, take it easy, Lou. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Always a blast when you're in the stream as well. Have a good day. What am I cooking? I'm prepping a whole bunch of stuff for our menu that I've sadly did not get to post in our community section. I will post it after our live stream so you guys at least see what I got going on. Right now I'm just making some orzo pasta for our veggie pasta dish. I'm replenishing that for Friday. That's when we're in next. So we're just gonna massage that olive oil all around, make sure it's good, huh? We're gonna massage that all around, make sure our orzo doesn't stick into nice chunky clumps on us when we go to use it next time. All right, let's get that wrapped up and put on our prep cart, and we can move on to, let's check on our bones as well. Bones are coming along. And then we can also start getting our meatball. No, no. Okay. Now, do you have any more foil? No, foil. Oh. Maria, can I get one of the bowls, please?
Good one.
Can I find melody? All right, pasta is done. Let's move on to the next, shall we? Hey, better be good to me. Just call my name and I'll be there. Alright, so first thing first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you to the side. We're gonna grab that pot. Just washed up. We're gonna get all that love in there for that we had for there. Thank you very much. That we chopped up for our bone broth, and we're gonna put that all in our pot right here. All right. Cool. Nice. Cause ain't nobody, ain't nobody. And now we are going to grab ourselves some tomato paste because we're gonna throw that in here as well. Let me grab some tomato paste real quick, and then we can continue with what we got going on. All right, stay tuned. You good? Ain't nobody. Okay. Alright, we got our tomato paste. We are making our way back. And we're just gonna put that tomato paste in there. And then we're gonna wait for our bones. And then once our bones come out the oven, we can put that all together and get that on the stove. And that should be done by the end of the day today. And so we can get it to our soup peoples. All right, and that's all in there very nicely. Now we're gonna set that to the side and we're gonna continue with our lovely meatballs that we're gonna have to make. All right, so let's get our bowl there. Let's get some gloves on. We got our ground beef. We have some Italian seasoning. We got some parsley. We got some eggs. We're gonna need some milk. I thought I had some milk here, but yeah, I do. So we got some milk and some breadcrumbs. So we are ready and fully to go to get our meatballs ready. Let's get some gloves on. And we're gonna make a nice little meatball, ground beef pyramid there. Now we're gonna stick for the meatballs. We're strictly just sticking with our beef. We're not gonna put any pork or any veal. Just straight beef. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Yeah. What is life without a little bit of meatballs? Cloudy with a chance of sexy meatballs.
You wanna go for lunch?
Like I said, the meatballs probably was gonna take the longest. I think that's enough, don't you? All right, let's get some lovely seasoning up in here. Some nice Italian spices. Some parsley. Some more of that beautiful spices. Some of my beautiful blend of spices. Make sure this thing tastes very delicious when it's all said and done. And we got some paprika as well going in here. Looking good, looking good. Now, data-wise, you can also put some caramelized onions in here. I got some chopped onions that I'm gonna throw in here. Let's put that on here and chop up some nice fresh parsley. Bring that back out and get that chopped parsley in there. Come make it to you. Just call my name. And I'll be there. What's going on, young blood? Good. All right. Let's clean up our mess a little bit, and then we can proceed to get this nice and mixed up and put away. I say put away, but I mean roll up some meatballs in the clouds. Nice and all right, let's bring gas back in. And then we're gonna get that nicely mixed up for y'all. No, we don't want to overwork this. That's gonna make our meatballs nice and tough. So just want to mix it in evenly, mix some of these spices all the way through. Break up the meat. Before we add everything else in here. That's gonna bind everything else together. Okay. Looking good, looking good, looking good. I like leaving a little gap in the middle so I can put everything else in and then fold everything else together. All right, so that to the side. Clean up any spills or disasters. Let's check our bones in the oven. Our bones in the oven is looking nice and crispy. So we're gonna take those out first things first and get those in our bowls, in our pot. A little bit of multitasking as usual. Let's get those in our pots. Oh, we lost the skin. All right. Now, we're going to get some water on that and get that on our stove. And get that cooking for the end of the day. Should be done by then. Very hot, very hot, 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 hot
9
behind.
p.m. or 10 a.m.? PM. What they're gonna fix this? Yeah, because you gotta pick it up everything. Hold it over there.
I've been slacking on my story game because I found a new roguelike.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I found a new roguelike that I'm addicted to. I'm about to buy another new roguelike. It's a Souls-like roguelike. This Souls-like roguelike, you pick your character and your weapon, and they both have different abilities.
You're just locked in, eh? He's locked in. All right, ladies and gents, let me get some water on that and on our stove so I can focus on these meatballs.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Clean it out. Okay. Tonight? Tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow night. Okay. So everything should be clean and this should be good. Okay. Tomorrow is Thursday, no?
All right. So what's going on in our pot? We're gonna get that on the stove and get that going. Back to life, back to reality. We're gonna need this bowl. We're gonna need another bowl. All right. Crack up some eggs. Into the fire. All right, eggs is whisk up. What's going on? What's going on, love by above? How are you? Now I'm just whisking some eggs. I'm making some meatballs, so that's gonna be to bind our meatballs together. Um, that's what we're doing that for. And we got some breadcrumbs. And we got junk milk. And we start breadcrumbs and that milk together. So it forms a nice little slurry.
Otherwise, I would be excited.
Well, some French toast sounds good about right. Sounds tasty right about now. I haven't had some nice French toast in a while. That'd be great. I can spin to the fire. Strumming my pain with my finger, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with a song, killing me softly. I know, right? Make a nice big batch of meatballs and freeze them up and let them, you know, just pull them out when you need them. That convenience is just amazing. But then you have to sit there and make a whole batch of meatballs. All right, so back to our meatball. Season our meat and stuff like that. We're gonna add in our egg, right, like so. Add in a mixture like so. Then we're gonna get our hands dirty. And we're just gonna make sure we get some gloves on before we do that. Whoosh. All right, let's get working. Just want to make sure that mix through nice evenly. And the key is not to over mix this, so you don't want to go too hard to mix on it. Just want to make sure those flavors evenly get distributed throughout this mixture. All right, so we are going to do this. We're gonna take a little piece and we're gonna cook it off, and then we're gonna make sure the flavors are nice. And if the flavors are nice, we will start rolling these out into nice little 5 ounce, 5.5 ounces meatball. And if they're not, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna season some more. All right. So, give me a second. I'm gonna make a little flat patty right here. And let me just grab something to put that on, cook off. And watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. Yeah. All right, let's get this cooked off and then we will see what we got. Into the fire. All right, in the meantime, while that's happening, let me just put a cover on this. Put that back here. And let's get everything I'm gonna need to start measuring out these meatballs and stuff like that. Cause we've been through the fire. All right, we got a scale. Let's put that over here. That's closer. All right, I'm just waiting for, got a little bit in the oven to cook off, ladies and gentlemen. And then we can proceed with getting our meatballs there, all right? So we're gonna start rolling that up once we see if the flavors and everything for those meatballs are nice and good. We're gonna need a container with a little bit of oil to keep the meat from sticking to our hands while we're rolling out our meatballs. So let's do that. Nice. I like my little setup. Got my scale, got my roll, got my tray. Nice little setup, ready to go. Let's not make some IKEA meatballs. Just kidding. So yeah, if you want to take a good 2 minutes or so. You know, use the washroom, get a snack or something, and come back. Definitely do that while we wait for this little piece to cook. Because we want to make sure we have a ton of flavors inside our meatballs. Also, we're gonna add a sauce to it, but I want to make sure inside our meatballs is nice and flavored. So that's why we're doing this test. Part of me wants to put some olives in this meatball. Make it some nice olive meatballs. That'd be great. Sorry about that. It's pretty noisy in here today. There's a lot going on. There's inventory day. There's a lot of people around. So, now the tester should be done in like a minute or so, and then we can continue. All right, let's go check that lovely piece, shall we?
Oh, your lesson very good. Oh no! You're the only person who never used your ear.
All right. Ooh, that's so tender. This is hot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to continue. Got some nice flavors.
Well, this one is here.
I'm gonna hit it with a touch more. Give it in a mix, and then we're ready to go. All right, let's get rolling, shall we? Get another pair of gloves on me. Let's get our scale on. And then we are officially Italians today. First things first, get some oil on our hands. And that will help us, the meat not stick all over the place on us. All right, weigh that out. And now we roll it out. And sexy little meatballs. And that goes with a nice creamy marinara sauce for those ones. All right, so we only got 100 more to make. Let's get it done, shall we? Seal up any cracks. Want a ball?
No, who's ball?
Row hands.
Oh.
He's the Italian here. Perfect. You know, I still have some leftover meatballs at home. We made some meatballs at home as well. Still got some leftovers. Probably gonna eat that up for my lunch tomorrow. I reach out my hands to you. It's a spicy meatball. No, these ones are not spicy. It definitely could be. Meatball subs. Oh, yes. There's actually a nice Italian sandwich place that do all these lovely Italian sandwiches, cold meats, meatball subs, and stuff like that around my area. 10 out of 10. I gotta say, 10 out of 10 for sure. They do a really good job. I had one, I say in the area, but it's still a little bit of a distance, but I've only had them once and I was so impressed that I had to get, I forgot the name, but you know, their sandwiches was definitely 10 out of 10. This summer, I'm going to just go for a walk and go grab one of those. I think that would be absolutely amazing. All right, so there we go. They're looking good. Ah, man. All right, so let's continue our meatball journey here. Some of these measurements are bang on. How the hell are you so happy?
What I call antelope. He used to only do water. Now he doesn't, but I still call him water.
So much meatballs to make today. I think that's why we started this right now, because we still have some more prep to get done, but we wanted to get the meatballs out of our way. Because I think this is what's going to be the most tedious and what's going to take the most time to do today.
Insurance? Get one today at PCinsurance.ca. Conditions apply. Visit PCinsurance.ca.
Came for seeing some meatballs, came to the right place. Now, does any one of our viewers want to take over for me and finish off these meatballs while I get on to some other things? I shouldn't probably go too crazy on these because when I come back, I'm gonna have to form these up again because the longer they sit, they will, you know, form more of a dome shape than a nice round ball shape. That's probably over. Yeah, 6, 5. Y'all got sucked into inventory too? What's going on, Mark? How you doing? Doing good? Of all the days you should call in sick, it's on inventory day, man.
It's a perfect day.
Mark, why you always popping into the stream when I'm not making anything vegetarian? You always come in at the wrong time. Don't go and still rock on here. Yes. Love by above. Definitely. I must send the rest of this bowl over you too. I'm sorry.
Is it you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Today is your Monday fix. Tomorrow 9 p.m. Rowan.
Yeah, this is fine.
Make sure I know where you're putting that, eh? Hey. What are you doing with my white pole, bro?
Do you a favor. No one texting here.
Mm-hmm. Nedge is always up in there. Nedge is always stealing my white pole.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Has always been good to you. Alright, let's get a handle on these meatballs. Let's get these out of the way. Well, my scale is off by 5. Readjust. Oh man. All right, that is. I'm gonna have to remeasure that. We can put a little bit more on it. It's looking a little too tiny for wear. Perfect. Look at that. 5.5 under that.
Well, in the fridge, it'll be nice and cold the next time you use it.
Put it where. I was gonna say something, but I forgot I was on stream.
I'm not gonna say it.
No, no,
It's
no,
awful.
no, no, no.
Fine, say it. Don't
It's not PG friendly.
be why? I was such a terrible thing leaving all stream. It's fine. Them, they're Ronnie. It's not something they told us. Well, I don't think anything usually will be that great.
It's all good. Don't worry. Next time. We're getting there. We're making a nice progress. It's almost halfway through these meatballs. I think by the time we're done, our bone broth might be done. I'm joking. This thing's not even coming up to a boil yet. Maybe that will happen by the time we finish these meatballs. 6.1, 6.1. There we go. Whoa! Flora, it's not Christmas yet.
Okay, guys. After that, be gentle with those. Be gentle with those, okay? Okay. Shut up, Maria. You waste a lot.
Make sure we close up those cracks so our meatballs don't try to explode on us when we go to roast them off. Oh, isn't it cute? Oh, a cute little ball. Yeah, enough of that. That's okay, let's go. 6.9, 6.2. 5.9. Perfect. One more time, I wanna celebrate. 5.3. Next. Meatballs, quite frankly, I'm tired of you. I am tired of meatballs. I'm tired of rolling you. Hi. Oh, it's party time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No. Apply.
I saw, I just choose to forget. All right, 5.10. It'd be nice to braise your meatballs down in some nice sauce, make them even more tender. Oh, our meatball journey is almost at its end. I say that, but I feel like we're gonna have to make another tray of meatballs. At least not a whole tray. Maybe half a tray, give or take. Maybe less than that.
Hey, Felicia, please. What is the time? Time. What time is it? Thank you, Felicia. That's why I'm happy. I need my coffee.
Nice and smooth. Looking absolutely delicious. Look at that. Trust me, I've tasted it. The flavors are there. And plus it's going with this beautiful, creamy tomato sauce as well. So how can you deny the facts and the flavors? Juice section is that way. Juice section is that way.
And
6.1. 5.6. We'll take it. Oh, what are you hiding down here? Get your meatballs here, ladies and gents. Get your meatballs here. Nice Italian meatballs. They're pretty big too. These are big ones. Making number 5.5.
cauliflower. Roast beef too.
Oh, so much meatballs making me sleepy. How can this be putting me to sleep? Must be therapeutic making these meatballs. Making meatballs are highly therapeutic and they will put you to sleep. These are my commercials. Do you have problems sleeping at night? Make some meatballs. I will definitely put you out. Interesting. Why you look so smaller than the rest? You were 5.6, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe my scale is doing some funny business on the behind the scene. Well, Mark, there was a couple of our lovely viewers, OGs in the chat earlier before you came in, and some of them took off. Now it's just me and my thoughts and my meatballs. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to ask questions, conversate with your fellow like-minded foodies in the chat. Nobody bites. You're just here having a grand old day at work. These lovely looking meatballs you see in front of you. And if you're lucky, I will ship you some through FedEx or wherever you get your daily mail. Should start a small meatball business, making and distributing meatballs to the world, making the world a better place, one ball at a time. That would be your slogan. Making meatballs, making the world better, one ball at a time. All right, let me cover this one up. Let's put that away because we are gonna get a smaller tray to finish up the rest of what we got going on here. Say bye, meatballs. Bye. All right, let me put this away real quick. Deal, but no choice. I was gonna put it on this big tray that's underneath, but I don't think I have a lot to fill up that tray, so we're gonna see if we can find a smaller one. Give me a second. Sorry. Behind. That only means I can bring you guys in a little bit closer. Oh, my love, my darling, you so much. Hey, our bone broth is boiling nicely.
Antes de ir a mi break voy a ir por esa.
I'm gonna top up my pot.
Garbage.
And then we're gonna turn that down and we're gonna add our timer for our bone broth to get that finished by today.
Which?
All right, let's get back to business, shall we? No, yesterday I got to take a nice little walk down by our lake, our harborfront lake. I haven't done that in quite some while. It was nice, refreshing. The weather wasn't the best. It was hot, but you got a cool breeze on it. Like I'm never complaining. I think it was more cool than it was hot, but it was beautiful weather, so I can't really complain. Got to walk past the lake, relax, enjoy some of that nice weather, and then proceeded to make it home to do some work. It's nice when you're able to do some wonderful activities like that. It soothes the soul. Baby. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to our lovely channel here and you want to support us in a big way, double tap that screen, give us a like. Let's YouTube know that we're doing a good job bringing you guys new content, entertaining you some lovely food. And we love to have you in our beautiful, amazing stream whenever you decide to share your lovely time with us. And if you want to see more from us, consider subscribing. We got a lot more coming for you. Got many, many, many more things coming for you. And we are approaching our 10,000 subscriber mark, so come celebrate with us when we finally achieve our first major milestones. Some people said the 1,000 subscriber mark is your first major milestone. No, I don't believe that. I believe that's just an onboarding. I'm not saying those people are they're definitely valued. So be part of your community to help you grow, right? I do appreciate it, but I feel like that's just a stepping stone to get on. I think once you get to that major 10,000 subscriber milestone, you have a growing community of like-minded people that really, really enjoy the things that you bring to them. That is all you wonderful viewers, and I appreciate you always. Ain't nobody money better. All right, we are slowly getting there. A few more balls to go, and then we can move on to bigger and better things. Ah. All right, let me just set my timer for our bone broth and turn our stove down and let that cook away nicely. Ain't nobody makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better. Ain't nobody makes me feel this way. Let's get some oil. Bye. Too much, too much. There we go.
Later, dramatic involved, please. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, meatballs. It's time for you to finish. Finish up.
Anita, this is dramatic involved, please.
Finish up. Finish up.
Can you do some of this stuff? Celery or no? Got quite a few.
What do you want me to do with it?
Can you can?
I can. I just don't need that much.
What do you need?
I can use one. How much you have? A case or something? Damn. I don't know. I'm gonna do with all that salary.
Want to take one?
Shalina, them can't use it. Um.
Can.
Huh? Yeah, they can cook it. They can cook it.
Should I give all of this or should I give some?
Like, how big is your case?
Black.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. The last one's gonna be a small one. Small side of meatballs. This one's about 3 ounces. Somebody can do a taste tester with that once all cooked up. There we go. What's going on, sir?
You keep forgetting to pick up price here.
I keep telling you.
Remind you.
You have to come. You got to make it seem like you're never gonna come, and then you come, and it'll be there. Ain't nobody knows me better. All right, let's clean up our mess here. Let's clean up our meatball mess. amongst other messes that we got going on here in the back over here. We got spillage in the corners, spillage everywhere, spillage that we don't know. Okay. Give me a second. I'm making messes in other places of the kitchen. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? Yeah. What's that? Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, leave it beside Muhammad. How did you spill so much? I used all of you. Ugh. Don't let it happen again. Sorry about that. All right, let's get that wrapped up and put away. Everywhere I go. All right. Need some help?
I'm deciding.
Oh, okay.
Decide for me.
Ah, no, that's a tough one. Are you looking for something on the lighter side, something on the heavier side? That's probably the lighter option. Yeah. Everywhere I go. Don't you want me now? All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are going to end our stream for now. We've been at it for almost 4 hours, and that's more than what we usually do on the weekday. We usually go a little less than that, run about 3 hours for the stream, so you can see some of the prep, some of the stuff we got going on, amongst other things, some of the ingredients and stuff like that. Let's see. Emil says if you have leftovers, pickle juice, but some in here. I got you. Moving faster than you think. I don't know. I feel like I was going pretty slow, but thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, we've almost had a 4-hour stream mark. Some precedents for our lovely weekday. But yeah, that being said, we are gonna be ending this stream for now. So thank you guys for indulging us today, sharing some of your amazing time with us. So we do appreciate it. Daniels, Mark, and everyone else. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next live stream. All right. Until then, have a good day. Peace.